Hey friends, this is going to be your daily reading for Thursday, December 13th. I hope you all are enjoying your week so far. I hope you guys are feeling this shift in the energy, that things are kind of getting a little easier, things are opening up. Um, I feel like the beginning of this week, the energy was actually pretty heavy. I hope you guys are enjoying the mid-month readings rolling out so far, if your sign has gotten up. I'm hoping to finish them all tomorrow. I think I have a few more signs, I think 3 more or something like that. So very soon, they'll all be up. Please let me know how you're liking them, how you're resonating with them. I'd love to get some feedback from you. With that said, let's get into today's reading. So this is today's rune. This is Lagu, rune of water, being in the flow. I think for today, what I'm feeling from this one is a lot of this rune can speak to just being in the flow energetically, spiritually, um, trusting your intuitive wisdom, trusting your psychic abilities. I feel like this is putting a lot of trust into divine. This rune can speak to kind of taking chances for, greater happiness. And honestly, really with no guarantee of success. It's kind of just trusting and taking that leap. Definitely stepping out of your comfort zone and just kind of following your heart where it leads. That's a big one. Following your heart, not your head. This isn't something you're going to rationalize. It's something you're just going to feel. And honestly, I feel that on two different levels. I think one, it's a different source when you feel it versus when you plan it out and go through the logic and all of that. A big thing that I'm feeling for this particular rune for today, it's following your heart, not your head, because I think your head is going to sabotage you. I think your head is going to overthink it and bring up more negatives than it will positives. I think your head, for some reason, is going to be a little shadier and shady to yourself, which is not helpful. But yeah, so trusting your intuition, trusting your heart, following your heart, and kind of not listening to your head, because I feel like your head is going to take you into the wrong spot. Alright. So, in lieu of this kind of heavy energy we're walking out of, I thought I would pull from the Spirit of Animals Oracle. Mostly because I like the idea of, an animal companion or an animal spirit with you. And for some reason today, as I was filming and just kind of doing things around the house, my cats were never very far from me. When I was in bed, they took their nap right next to me. When I started filming, they were lying on the rug underneath my desk here and took their they just were never very far. I moved out to the couch to watch the Netflix. They both came out to the living room. It's a thing. So I feel like getting some animal spirits would be good for us. Do one more shuffle. See what animals are helping us through this change we're going through. Actually, we're gonna do this. No, we're gonna take them. Some crazy animals going on in here. Alright. So I kind of went off the medicine wheel and got one for the 4 directions, but in all honesty, you could resonate with one or multiple of these animals. These are just kind of who's here helping us, guiding us through, and just helping us to grow. So, alright, here, let's start with East. I just talked about the medicine wheel, let's do it that way. So East, we've got the cougar. I love this little mask situation he's got with him. Right, so cougar, symbol of assertiveness. In silence you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. We just talked about trusting your instincts. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. I love that. I almost feel like this has sun energy with it. This little mask symbol down there. Then you have snow leopard for self-reliance. top reads, you are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Oh, again, intuitive hits. This silence is interesting. I almost feel like if you are feeling worried about something or feeling distressed about something, the key right now isn't about necessarily talking and telling everyone that you're uncomfortable. I feel like the best course of action is to kind of hold that in. Unless you're in trouble. Like if you're in trouble and actually need some help, then please ask for help. But if something is just uncomfortable and you're not satisfied with it, I feel like the silence is about, instead of talking about it, do something about it. Follow your intuition. If it's telling you to do a certain thing, go and do it. Even with assertiveness, it talked about knowing what to do. So it's not so much about talking about it, it's about putting action into it. It's about doing the thing. And you've also got Grizzly Bear, which stands for power. I feel like this one is pretty significant. Like I have this feeling that this kind of applies to everyone. Even if none of the other one matters, or maybe if all of them matter. For some reason I feel like Grizzly Bear applies to everyone. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Again, this idea, we're listening to our intuition, following what our intuition tells us. And I love that the strength in this card, the power of it, comes from love and gentleness. Not moping and whining, not, oh my god, this is hard. You know, you're just loving and embracing the circumstances, and then doing the best you can with it. And then last, we've got Dragonfly, animal of magic. Prompt here reads, I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. I feel like that I am blessed is pretty significant. I feel like some of us, and this came up in, I think it came in a couple of the mid-month readings. I know one in particular was actually a big point where it felt like the universe was kind of holding out on you. And now the Wheel of Fortune is shifting, you know, and luck is on your side. But honestly, it's always on your side. The universe always has your best interests at heart. Whether it may not seem like it, whether it seems like you're missing out, the universe is always doing its best for you and bringing about your best outcome. So if things have been hard and you've forgotten that, that's a friendly reminder. It's looking out for you. And you have more power within you than you've recognized. Because again, we have assertiveness, self-reliance, and power. All of those energies walk beside you. Alright. And then for tonight's tower spread. Oh, that was interesting. I don't know why I said that. For tonight's tarot spread. Let's hope it's not a tower spread. Good lord. Well, maybe that might be a good thing. If the tower shows up, I'm going to freak. But for today's spread, I'm using the Starman Tarot. It's a nice, cool deck. I really dig the art. It's kind of graphic and collage-y. I kind of have to use them a different way, because the shape of them, they're like really... I don't know if I can show you the back one. They're like really long, like longer than a regular card. So they're hard for me to like use them how I normally would. They don't like fit in my hand super comfortably. So let me shuffle these one more time. Alright, Spirit. Oh. Do you want to come out? Queen of Swords. So using discernment. Cutting out what does not serve us. Okay, we got a few that like tumbled out. Let me grab those. Hey, friends. Alright. First out, Nine of Cups. So, are you feeling independent? Do you recognize your value and your worth and how amazing you are? How much power you have? after looking at those animal cards. Four of Swords, taking time to recover. I almost feel like this may be taking time in nature. I think a lot of us need to reconnect. Maybe we've been distracted or so focused on things that we kind of need to separate for a bit. Interesting how much that kind of hit me when I just said that. Yeah, honestly, this is rest in any form. Whether you just need to pull back from things and just take a breather. But I almost feel like this rest should happen in nature, should happen outdoors. Yeah, I think that's definitely going to be an important thing. Then you've got the Eight of Pentacles, so putting in the work, putting in effort, honing your skills, developing your skills. There's definitely some work to be done. And again, I think a lot of that work has to do once you've kind of weeded out what's not serving you, because I feel like that's a waste of your energy and it's kind of draining on you. You need to recognize your power and where your value lies. Make sure you're fueled up and ready and able to put in this effort. So once you've cleared out the distraction, recognize your value, and are ready to go, it's time to get some work done. And here you have the Six of Swords. From there, this work takes you away from whatever is distressful, takes you away from the trauma, and you've pushed through it. I feel like that's the thing. It's about pushing through it. It's not letting these feelings, take over. You are still in control of your own life. Yeah. I feel like you come out fresh and new, that little fetus symbol up in the top. And this is see this mass that's trying to blow us back. Blow this traveler back. And you're like, nah, not having that. I'm moving forward. And then this new you kind of arises out of that. Oh. Thank you. Princess of Swords. I don't necessarily see this as a weakening, because we had the Queen earlier and now we come down to the Princess. I think this speaks to newness. We move to this new situation, and from that we can embrace a new situation, a new way of thinking, almost like a new identity in a way. You can even see in this card she's on the top of some skyscraper in some really vibrant, bustling city. Oh, that's so funny. It doesn't really look like it. Oh, I guess it does. But in the footage, it actually looks more so. But this gap in the top of the card looks like an infinity symbol. So it could be number 8, but definitely feels like infinity. So this is a new identity and a new belief system that is going to last forever. It's going to carry you through. I feel like that's a big part of this shift. Is this kind of new understanding. I think it's a new perception of not only life, but also of yourself. Boom. And look what's waiting for you in this new city. 10 of Mother Truckin' Cups. Family, love, support. That fairy tale ending. No matter what this looks like for you, this could look different for anyone. I love that though. Whatever's in that core happy ending, just going to shower down on you. Oh, I think this is beautiful. Makes me so happy. I just love the colors in this one too. It's so bright and vibrant and red. It's like a heart. Just the whole card. Alright, my loves. I actually really, really like this here. I think I'm going to stop there. Look, bottom of the deck, Chariot. Could be dealing with a Cancer. But I feel like this is also swift movement and forward progression. You're on your way. I feel like it's already happening. You've already made the steps and started this course. You're on the right path. There's still some work to be done, but you're heading in the right direction. And I think that's because your awareness has leveled up. I think you kind of know and kind of sense what's coming and what's shifting, and your intuition is really strong, and it's already kind of telling you where you need to be, what you need to be doing, and you're being set up already for different opportunities and chances and things to do. Those have already been set up, and I think you've already accepted them. Yeah, now it's down to the doing of it. So maybe it's that, maybe you've planned to go out, or you somehow got some free time this week, then now you can schedule some time outdoors. Go on a hike, go swimming, just walk around maybe. Um, I think it just helps to shift your headspace and put you in a good place. And then you're on this path that leads to your happy ending. Amazing, I love it. Alright, my friends, again, all about listening to your intuition today. All about taking those hits and following your heart, believing in yourself. Super powerful intuition right now. Alright, guys, love you so much. I hope you enjoyed today. Getting ready for the weekend. We're going to have some fun. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.